Hello, and welcome to Foundations and Pre-Calculus Math 10. The first thing you'll notice on your course page is the course description. Below that, you will see my V-Class link by appointment. Please email me if you have any questions or you want to go over a quiz or a test, and then we can meet in the V-Class. Below that is the Q&A form, which is used by both teachers and students to post questions and answers that get sent out to everyone via email. So please pay attention to your email if you get something from the forum. The first section you'll notice is the introduction section. Please go through this section before going on to chapter 1. In the introduction section, you'll notice the course tour video, which I'm recording now. Below that, you'll notice the requirements for the course, which you'll want to read over, the course overview, which you can skip, and the rest of this you will want to go over and click each link. The regular proctored exam sign-up and the extenuating proctored exam sign-up is only for when you are writing proctored exams, midway through the course and at the end of the course. The course description has the mark and grade breakdown for every assignment and quiz and test. You'll notice that I have the textbook in PDF format so you can get started right away. You don't have to wait for your textbook. The first 3 chapters along with the answer key are scanned into the course for you to begin. The download schedule is extremely important. You'll want to click there and then click each link that corresponds to you. So if you're doing the course in a linear fashion, that's over a year, click there for the schedule. That also has all of your assignments that you need to complete. Only pay attention to the assignments in the course scheduler. You'll also want to print off your data pages to use for every section, every quiz, and every test in the course. There's a project rubric which you don't need to use. There is some graph paper which you'll want to maybe print off if you want some graph paper, and a basic course outline. Below the download schedule is provincial exam information, as this course does have a provincial exam at the end. So when you get close to the provincial exam, it's a good idea to click there so you know what's going on. The first steps of the course are your Getting Active section, which outlines exactly what assignments and quizzes you need to do to become active. Below that is a completion date, which you can enter. Very simple, and it helps me kind of gauge where people are going to be at in the course. The communication section is for me to communicate with you as well as send out V-Class recordings. You'll notice the navigation bars at the bottom of each section that you can switch to the next section. Chapter 1 Measurement Systems is set up just like all the other chapters in the course. And please be aware, as I have this written at the top, that your answers for Chapter 1 will be off from the back of the book. So when you're checking with the answer key in the back, you'll be off by a little bit because you're measuring with a ruler. So there's some discrepancy there. Every section has the same kind of setup. The first section, or the first part, are your notes. Sometimes I have written notes, but then below the written notes I always have a video. The video is probably the most important thing that you'll need to know, as well as the password for the quiz, which is right at the bottom of the notes. The video I expect students to watch and take notes from. So please keep a notebook and write out detailed notes, because these notes you will use for all of your assignments. And there's many examples and in the videos. There's also hints for the quizzes in the videos at the end. So you'll want to make sure to watch the videos so that you understand the material. After the video is the assignment. Now for Chapter 1, it's set up a little differently than the other ones. I want your mark and a scan of the assignment. So for Chapter 1, I want to see your work as well. There's a place to upload an attachment as soon as you click there and type in your mark. So tell me what your mark is, say like 15 out of 20, and take a picture of your assignment. It's very simple. Everybody has like a phone or a little camera or something, or a scanner. It doesn't matter to me, as long as you upload just a picture of what you're doing for work so I can assess it properly. Just for Chapter 1. For the rest of the chapters, you'll only be putting in your mark. So you'll be self-checking your work. You self-check these ones as well. After you do your assignment mark, you'll want to do the quiz. And the quizzes are all done online. And then the extra practice section is for you to practice extra work if you had problems throughout the chapter. They're also a good way to review once you've gone through the entire chapter, and the review quiz for the test. The review quizzes were originally meant to be quizzes that were done before even starting the chapter to try kind of test your knowledge, your pre-knowledge. But I found they were kind of difficult, so I set them after. So they're not a great way to study for the test, but they do kind of cover overall or broad ideas. A better way to study for the test would be to do the chapter review out of the textbook. That would be the best way. So all the chapters work the same. If you notice, there are 9 chapters for the course and 2 proctored exams. So the first one is halfway through, the first proctored exam is halfway through, and the last proctored exam is at the very end. There's no project for the course, so you don't have to worry about a project. And I also do chapter 9 before I do chapter 8 because I want to teach you how to do it algebraically and before doing it graphically so that you can do it algebraically if you want to. But you'll understand that when you get there. If you have any other questions regarding the course, please don't hesitate to email me or phone me. My contact information is over here on the right-hand side. And let me know if you have any questions.